Mauritius is often celebrated as a multicultural paradise. Our histories are woven from movement, migrations, voyage, displacements, and arrivals. Mauritius is a perfect model of coexistence where people from Africa, Asia, and Europe settled and still living together in unity. But unity isn't always harmony. This documentary is not a solution, it's a mirror. It asks, how real is Mauritianism? Is it a lived truth or a promise still unfolding? As a visual storyteller, I choose sustainability, not just as a method, but as a guiding value. My commitment begins with the environment, using energy-efficient gear, reducing waste, traveling consciously, mostly on foot, and working digitally whenever possible. Every photograph is a battle of form versus content, but in divided societies, it becomes a battle of memory versus erasure. Susan Meslas. This quote situates my camera as a tool of visual resistance. I am not simply capturing people and places, I am engaging in what Ariela Azule calls the civil contract of photography, where the photographer has a duty to preserve and make visible the lives that history tends to overlook. Mauritian Creole, that everyday language we all understand, is our true meeting point. This will be my main language of interaction with people to document their feelings about Mauritianism.
Oui, la Mauritianisme, Mauricien, c'est une culture mélangée, multi-communauté, multiculturelle, avec beaucoup de vins de saveurs, de plats surtout, pour donner une variété de vins de plats typiques, authentiques, de l'Inde, l'Afrique, la Chine, l'Asie. Tout ensemble, ça fait le plat mauricien.
Sustainability in my photographic project means slowing down, being intentional, being human, and being respectful.
Kemunculan Jimundi, Mauritius, kemunculan Mauritian. So kan dapat kos Creole tu yang Mauritius, kan Mauritius dapat kos Creole lah. Betul tu ni set, market affair. We take for granted. Dommage qu'il nous pas patriote.
To understand who we are, we must walk the paths of those who came before us. I travel to spaces that whisper our shared past. A Pravasi Ghat, where indentured laborers first stepped ashore. Slavery Museum, where stories and memories of slaves are preserved. These are not just landmarks, they are living witnesses. The stones, the gates, the walls, all carry memory. Memory of pain, of migration, of endurance. My questions are very simple. What does being Mauritian mean to you? When do you feel most Mauritian? Do you identify more with your ancestry, religion, language, or nationality?
Je tombe dans un milieu africain, indien, parce que culture, moi c'est ma famille hindoue, alors culture indienne, mais Maurice il tombe dans l'Afrique, alors je pense comment il tombe au milieu. Et c'est une question que je peux style découvert.
Pour moi, franchement c'est Mauritian. Et pour moi, humanity is first. On va regarder religion, moi. Religion, ça même pour premier. C'est tout le temps, c'est l'humanité. Est-ce que la solidarité avec les gens, ça même c'est égoïste là.
Il existe parce que comment on ouvert dans nous-mêmes, il y a plusieurs religions. Personne ne peut dire, toi, mon proche de ton côté, mon proche de ton coin, toi, tu as mon pas fréquente ça, toi, tu es là, mon pays, mon pas fréquente toi. Nous tous coopérer, nous tous ensemble.
Moi personnellement, je ne pense comme ça. Je pense que nous tous nous sommes besoin marier puis comment nous dire pour qu'il tout fonctionne, pour qu'il tout comment dire paraît vraiment sérieux et nous vivons en harmonie aussi.
My lens is guided by the spirit of August Sander, a photographer who, with unwavering clarity, portrayed the social fabric of his time through the faces of ordinary people. His method was not simply documentary, but humanistic. He believed that a person's face posture and attire could reveal deeper truths about their place in society. August Sander's portraits of farmers are among the most iconic entries in his People of the 20th Century series, and they resonate deeply with my work on Mauritian identity, especially in my representation of people. Sander believes that the essence of a nation could be revealed by systematically capturing its citizens according to their roles and positions in society. I adopt the same philosophy. All photographs are rendered in black and white, a choice that strips distraction and emphasizes structure, form, and soul, transcending color to reveal commonality and contrast across social strata. My opening visuals place emphasis on the legacy of colonial structures, both physical and psychological. The building becomes a silent witness. The indentured laborers promised prosperity but handed hardship, symbolize the birth of our modern demographic. In today's Mauritius, the marginalised forms a quiet rhythm of our streets. Their postures, hands, clothes, and surroundings speak louder than words. I photograph them where I find them, unposed but not unseen. Their dignity does not come from wealth, but from endurance. I feel a deep connection with the marginalised, as my late father was a labourer himself. He devoted his entire life to ensuring we received education. These are students, employees, artists, activists, and dreamers. Their expressions carry tension, the push between tradition, modernity, security, and uncertainty. They are searching, just like the nation they belong to. Sander's portraits of nobility revealed composure, distance, pride. Similarly, my portraits of the affluent show individuals often aware of the gaze, carefully crafted, intentionally dressed, subtly distanced. As I delve deeper in the theme of identity, I realize that this subject holds far more depth, complexity, and untold stories than I initially imagined. It is no longer just a photographic project, it is evolving into a national conversation. For my final major project, I am fully committed to continuing this exploration under the same theme, identity in search of Mauritianism. To widen the scope and deepen public engagement, I will launch a series of nationwide debates and participatory encounters across multiple platforms and community levels. These include social media campaigns, public talks and dialogues, community-based conversations, radio and television panels, pop-up exhibitions and street installations, photo voice workshops, digital archive of testimonies. I will conclude with a quote of August Sander. If we can create portraits of subjects that are true, we thereby, in effect, create a mirror of the times.